Hello, hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to my channel. So glad you're here today. Today I'm going to be doing hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 7, hosted by Amy from Crafty Cats. But before we get started, let me read God's Word first. Those that seek me early shall find me, Proverbs 8:17. In the secret place, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me, Psalms 27:5. Alrighty. So I've got some new subscribers. Yay! I want to welcome you with great big bear hugs. Thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know who you are. If you could leave me a comment on one of my videos and tell me that you're a new subscriber, I would really appreciate that so I know who you are. But thank you, and all my subscribers. I just send hugs to all of you as well for subscribing and being here for my channel. I appreciate it so very much. So now we have some shout outs. Gwen from Gwen the Trash Watch. Oh, I can't talk today. Gwen from Gwen the Trash Witch. Sorry, Gwen, I'm so sorry. Selena Stevens, Audrey at Odds and Ends, Leanne Jones 598, Tammy from Mystic Creative Cottage, Susan from I Totally Love It, and Debbie Kelly and Sarcastically 60 something. Thank you, ladies, so much for your comments as always. I just love them. I just love them. I do. So thank you. I've got a cup of coffee with me this morning. It's in one of these, insulated mugs, and this is a tea mug, but and I switched over to tea for about a month and a half or so. But all of a sudden, I really missed my coffee. I guess I like tea a lot, but I guess I just prefer coffee over tea. So there you go. But I only drink, this I guess is equivalent to 2 cups. It's a pretty big mug, but that's all I drink. I don't drink coffee throughout the day, and I don't drink it in the evening, not because it keeps me awake at night, but just because I don't. I just like a cup of coffee in the morning. All right, so again, I said I was participating in hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 7, hosted by Amy from Crafty Cats. And Amy, thank you for hosting this. This is a wonderful challenge. It's a great way to build up your ephemera. I kind of have been using mine as I make it because I'm making it to go along with whatever journal I'm working on. So, but if you just want to make it to add up, after 25 weeks, you're going to have quite a nice stack of ephemera. So anyway, thank you so much, Amy. Thank you. All right, so let's get started here. I had to give my mat a good cleaning today after my last video, and my glue squirted straight up in the air. I was not expecting that. That was totally unexpected. Oh my goodness. So what am I trying to say? So our prompts this week are 7, 19, and 20. I have to go to the doctor today for another shot in my eye, and I'm just dreading the appointment. The injection itself really doesn't hurt at all. It's just the aftermath. And so I'm just dreading going, and it's kind of got me thrown off a little bit. But you know what? On the other side of that, I'm so thankful that my vision is intact. I can see, and that these injections are helping my vision to stay intact. And I'm so thankful that I have access to medical care that will provide these injections for me. So, yeah, sometimes we grumble about certain things, but if you stop and think about it, there's always that side that you have to say, I'm not really that bad off, and I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. So, yes, this is the same shirt I wore in my last video. it just was hanging here, so I put it on to keep a little bit of the chill off. All right, so I'm using this polka dot paper out of this Christmas Basics pad. I think this came from Michael's. I'm pretty sure it did, but it might have come from, I don't know, but it's Christmas 2024. So I am using this. I'm using two papers out of it. Actually, I'm using, and this one might not be the best for this, but we'll see. This polka dots, because that is one of our prompts. That's prompt 19. And then doodles. So I took these doodles that I made quite a few years ago, and I copied them. And I'm going to try to just color them in a little bit. Maybe I should have done that off screen. I don't know, but we'll see. But I think that this might not be the best to go in there now that I'm looking at that. I need something a little not so busy. And I think all these papers are pretty busy, actually. I love this one. I love, that kind of makes me dizzy. This kind of makes me a little dizzy. I actually don't, maybe the polka dots, but I want to make two pieces. Oh, I think I have one red polka dot. Season's Greetings. Here's a red polka dot. I don't think it looks too bad on the red polka dot. I must have used all of those. All right, so I've got a green polka dot and a red polka dot. There you go. But the doodles are only going on one, I think. So I punched out this circle. I kind of got in between a couple of them, punched out a circle. I was going to punch out a bigger piece, but I had in mind to make a tag today because I don't have a lot of tags. I have a lot of journaling cards, but not a lot of tags. So, because this is pretty big, I think I might make my tags 3.5 inches. That's kind of wide. 3 inches is probably good enough. 3 inches. So let me cut these down to 3 inches. I don't know if it was because of the time change or what, but it seemed like I had a lot of time this morning. I must have woken up early. Can't see the 3 on there. And I had quite a bit of time to watch some videos, so that was fun. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing just fine. I'm not going to complain anymore. So this is going to go in here. What do I want to go in here? I pulled these out. Got Santa Claus. I have my little bag of goodies here that I've pulled out. Oh, maybe this was for Colette. No, I don't know what this is. These were pieces of ephemera from some kit or another that I must have, I don't know where I got these. Oh well, it doesn't matter. They're quite pretty, quite cute. I can maybe make a a waterfall, yeah, a waterfall out of some of these. I'm gonna pull these out to put on tags. I mean, if I need any, I am gonna make another Christmas journal, at least one more, we'll see. The time is quickly slipping away from us. Yeah, the time is just going back by so fast. I just cannot get over it. I didn't know, I forgot I had all these little goodies. This is the first time I've looked at them. Isn't it fun when you discover things that you forgot you had? It's kind of like Christmas. I'm sure that I must have done these on my scan and cut last year. All right, I've got enough pulled out of here. So let's just see what we can do with these little things. All right, put these back in the bag. Narrow things down a little bit. You know, I should have had it all picked out, but I just was not prepared this morning, I don't think. I know it's just because I have to go for that injection. I usually have my stuff pretty much ready. All right. So maybe I'll put this, I don't know. I don't know that I'm liking that. All right, first of all, first thing I've got to do is figure out what I'm going to do with this guy. And I think I'm going to just get out some colored pencils. These are actually watercolor pencils, but I don't think I'm going to wet these. Well, let's see what happens if I do. I just really don't want a muddy mess. That's what I don't want. I've got enough. Well, you know what? I might just turn the camera off while I do this. I don't know that you want to watch me do this. I am so sorry. Like I said, I should have done this. I should have done this before I came on. I'm just going to color it in a little bit. I'm not going to color the whole thing in. I actually want to put something on top of this. That's what I want to do. So I just want to add some color to it. So maybe we'll just keep going. And the water kind of spreads the color out a little bit, which is not a bad thing. I don't think there's a red in here, which is really odd why there wouldn't be a red. This looks pretty dark. Oh, but it's kind of a dark red. So let me add a little bit of red. You probably can't even see me. Those with several doodles on one page. Okay. Alright, so I think that's all the color I'm going to put on there actually. I do want to layer something on top of this. I just don't know what yet. Put these away. Okay, so I misplaced, I have like 4 or 5 of those little work basket magazines. I don't use them all the time, but I do use them from time to time. I like them for you know, for collaging for one thing. This does not look very Christmassy, you guys. I think I should have came up with a different doodle, but unfortunately this is what I've got to work with right now. I kind of like that. And I believe I want some ribbon. I like a wide piece of ribbon, but I do not think I have any wide red ribbon. I have very few wide ribbons. I usually get those just for specific, if I need a specific color, like to tie a journal together for a tie. Well, I need to cut this into a tag shape. That's what I need to do. I haven't used my little tag punch in a while, so where is it? It's not it. Well, Jiminy Cricket, I don't know where it is. These are the only two drawers I keep my punches in. Well, you know, we'll just have to cut it. Just have to cut it, that's all. I'll act like it's the end of the world. And in fact, it's not. Alright. Well, I didn't cut those even. Let's just look at that. Oh, maybe there's the polka dots. Alright, so where are we here? So I'm going to put some ribbon. Put it right up to here so I can still put a punch in the top if I so desire. Let me put the ribbon down. And please, I hope well, I know this glue won't squirt anywhere. I'll be lucky if it comes out. So I'm just gonna alright. And I don't have any Christmas words out here. I'll go down with this. Okay. Whoops. That says Merry Christmas. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. You know, I'm kind of a, I don't want to say, I like a routine, I guess is the best way to sound, although it doesn't sound right for some reason. I like a routine. I always have liked a routine, you know, I like to do things, and I have my routine, you know, that I do every day. Well, I didn't stick to my routine today. I veered off of it because I was concerned about other things. And so I feel totally just like, oh my goodness, Maggie, get yourself together, girl. Kind of like the bigger one. It says Christmas greetings and a Happy New Year. I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, I don't think I said anything about my plan for a Happy Meal in this video. I am not going to say it in every video that I do, but I am going to say it in the beginning frequently because I want everybody to know about it. I want to start sending out Happy Mail. And at some point, I wouldn't mind receiving Happy Mail myself. I mean, everybody likes to receive mail. We do everything so digitally these days. I remember when I had pen pals, you know, I used to love that. Oh my goodness, I got a letter from my pen pal. Well, we barely write anything anymore. One of the videos I watched today, I can't remember who it was, but she made the same comment that I made the other day about, you know, we actually don't sit down and write things that much anymore. Well, maybe a list, maybe a bill, you know, maybe even a check, although I don't think we write a lot of checks anymore. I know I don't. And so we've lost the art of just sending mail, you know. So I thought it would be fun. I would like to send some of my subscribers. I would send it to all of you, but I can't send it to all of you at once. But what I am doing is, if you leave in your comment, if you're a subscriber and you leave in my comment, just Happy Mail. You don't have to do it in every comment you leave, you know, I mean every video, just some video during the month of November. I will add your name to a list. I've already started my list. Well, this is my tag with the doodles. All right, so how long have I been on here? 30 minutes to do that one little tag. It's ridiculous, Maggie, just ridiculous. So polka dots ought to be a lot easier. Anyway, it's towards the end of November. I'm not sure what date yet, but I will let you know in advance so that you will be able to participate. I am going to draw 2 names. I'm going to put your names into a drawing, and I'm going to draw 2 names. I'm just trying to see where I'm doing this so I can do the other one about the same way. And 1 to 2 names, depends on the, you know, and send you happy mail. So you have to be a subscriber, and you have to be willing to share your address with me. And like I said in my previous video, I will not share your address, your personal information with anybody. I don't care if somebody emails me or texts me and says, Maggie, I really want to send this person something. Can you please give me their address? I'm not going to do it. If you want to do that, you can find their name in the comments and leave them a comment in my description box saying you would like to send them something and you want their address, but I will not be the one that gives it out. I don't care who asks me for it. I won't do it. Because I don't want anybody giving my address out. You know, it's just a matter of courtesy. And because we do have to deal with a lot of people with sometimes strange ideas and strange behaviors, you know, not that I know I don't have anybody like that, but you know, we want to avoid that. I want to protect you just like I want to be protected. So I have my email address. You can email your address. It won't go any farther than that between me and you and the postal department. And I will send you a happy mail. If your name isn't chosen, we're going to start all over in the month of December. Same thing, just leave somewhere in a comment during the month before I give the date that I'm going to draw the name. Leave something in your message about happy mail. Excuse me. And like I said before, I don't know if this is really the right way to go about this because I've never done happy mail before. But I do know one thing, that I think it would be a lot of fun. And I think the purpose of I think the purpose of happy mail is to send someone something and to make them happy, you know, or bring them a little bit of joy. And I would be brought a lot of joy just sending you something because I care about you. And because I think it would be fun to do. So yeah, I would like to do that. And if you want to participate, just leave in your comments, somewhere in the comments, leave the words happy mail. And say, oh yeah, I like happy mail, or yeah, happy mail would be fun, or whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter. Just so I can see the words happy mail in there. And you'll be put into my drawing to receive some happy mail. So if that's something you want to participate in, please, please, please do. I would love to have you all participate. And of course, you know, the less people that participate, the more chance you have of, of your name being drawn. But I'd like to see as many participate as possible. And, you know, if your name, say, is drawn in November, and then somehow it's drawn again in December, I will not send you happy mail that month, you know, because I do want to reach out to as many of my wonderful subscribers as I can. So what I might do is just I don't know. I don't know yet. Let's just say if your name is drawn in November, and then you're so lucky that your name is drawn again in December, you probably will not receive Happy Mail in December. Because I would like I said, for other people to participate. So I'd like more people to join in the fun. I've designed, and I'm in the process of designing another Happy Mail folio that I can stuff full of goodies, and I've got a list going of things that I want to include. If there's something that you think would be fun to include in Happy Mail, please leave it for me, because like I said, I'm brand new at this. So I'm just totally going on a whim by the seat of my bloomers. I'm not going to round the corners on this because I really don't like... Where did my dauber go again? Oh, there it is. I really, when it's got like a border around it like this, I don't really like to round that off because they put that border on there for a reason, so I'm going to leave it like that. Now this is a very simple card, but it's on a polka dot background. So my two prompts were polka dot and doodles. And I'm feeling like my doodles are not the most appropriate, but that's what I had. I didn't feel like drawing doodles today, I guess. Maybe I'll do it again later this week and actually draw some doodles, some new ones. That might be fun because I do need the ephemera. Maybe I'll do it even a totally different theme this time. Because I am kind of collecting some things for a botanical journal, and I'm also participating in hashtag Junk Journal Madness, sponsored by Susan from I Totally Love It. So since I'm since I'm participating in those two things, I do want to have some ephemera for other things. So Amy, don't be surprised if you see me again on here doing your hashtag. Oh, do I have the words over here? I've got all these bags of, oh no, that's the same bag I pilfered through the last time. I do have a bunch of words. I just don't know where they're at the moment. Today is the day of misplaced items. I think that's what I'll call today, the day of misplaced items. Christmas greetings. So you know, so we're doing the best we can do today. But I'll probably be back later today, hopefully after my appointment. My eye won't be too bad that I do want to put up another video today. And maybe I'll even do this one again. I don't know. But I do have 2 tags for it was the night before Christmas, so I'm happy about that. Just happy, not so happy that it took me so long. Gee whiz. All right, so here I've got polka dots galore, and I have got doodles right here. So there you go, everyone. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching and being patient with me and putting up with me today. I really, really, really appreciate it. You don't know how much. You know, I guess we just all have some days that are not our best days. And yeah, we just have to smile and say thank you, Lord, and make the best of it. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And if you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. And you know, hit the like button and leave me a comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Remember, when I get to 300 subscribers, I am going to do another giveaway. I am going to give away one of my journals. I'm not currently making traditional journals because I have so many of them and I just can't keep piling them up. I know I opened my Etsy shop and I've got things in there. I haven't taken the best photos of them, so, you know, but, so that could be part of the problem. I don't know, but I hear from other people that they're not really selling that well anyway. So, you know, it could just be that's the way it is. So mainly I decided to give them as gifts. I probably will, I'm going to wait 6 months. If nothing happens during that 6 months, I'll probably close it because it's a lot of work to list things on Etsy. Even though my job is not, the job I do is not as good as a lot of other vendors do. Mine, yeah, I just don't know how to take the pictures or put them up right. So, yeah, I give them as gifts and I enjoy doing that. So, please subscribe if you want one of my journals. I will enter you in a drawing for that. So, it doesn't matter how many well, it matters. I have to have 300. But once I get to there, that's what I'll do. And I will I'll give you a list of the theme of journals I have. Some of them I have 2 of, not identical. They're both they're all one of a kind, but they might be the same theme. So if I'll give you the list of what I've got, and you can pick one of those themes, and then that's what you will receive from me. So, because I really do enjoy giving back to you. You give to me with your comments and your love and your support, which I appreciate greatly. So, all right, I need to get off of here. I need to get rolling with my day. Yeah, I really need to get rolling with my day. And I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Please be kind to each other and those around you. Be grateful for something. Please be grateful for something. It's so important. Especially if you're having a down or an off day, remember to be grateful. And I hope whatever you do brings you joy. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. I love you all.